Well, what is up, my amazing, awesome gemstones? Today's video is going to be on how do people see you, okay? So we have 5 piles here today. Let's get into it. This is pile number 1. It is this little pink safety pin. Pile number 2 is this cute little pin. I can focus. And it lights up. So cute. Pile number 3 is this green evil eye bracelet. And then pile number 4 is this orange scissors. And pile number 5 is these black scissors. Ding ding. Okay. So these are the 5 piles. Pick whichever one you would like. Take a moment, take a deep breath. I love you, and let's get into it. Oh, watch the entire video if you can as well, because I mentioned some things in there that might be nice. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope that whenever you're watching this video that you're having an amazing day, evening, afternoon, all the vibes, sending love and light. It's been a while since I said that. It is also currently midnight. It's 5 minutes past midnight, so if I'm whispering a little bit, that is why. It is also hot as heck right now. I had to turn my fan off to make this video. I don't like making long intros because, you know, but I'm sorry that I took such a long hiatus. I love you. Let's get into it. So today's video is going to be on how do people see you. I feel like it's a nice video to start off the year, you know. It's 2024, you know, you have new energy, and this is how people will see you, how they currently see you, how they have seen you, all the vibes. This is a timeless reading, and let's get into it. We're going old school, guys. We're gonna use playing cards, because I know when I first started my channel I did not have a tarot deck, so I used playing cards. So I would say it was cartomancy. So yeah. Okay, pile number 1, you guys chose this pink little thing, okay? Safety pin, and it matches actually. And pink, okay? I'm in a pink mood, so I feel like if you chose this, you could be like experiencing a lot of feminine energy. You could just be in your feminine vibe. I feel like you also could maybe be preggers. You could be with child, or I feel like you're busy sorry, this mosquito. I feel like you could just be trying to not recreate your childhood, but I feel like there's this like childlike aspect to you. So you could be young, or people see you as someone that's very youthful, like you do not look your age. I feel like maybe either you're younger or you are older and you just look super young. There's just like this fountain of youth and abundance that you have. And yeah, I feel like you're trying to heal your inner child, and it's amazing. Let me see. I feel like I should pull out some cards before I do the channeled message and song, okay? I'm just gonna pull out a few. So Spirit, thank you so much for being here. Can I please clear the energy? How do people see pile 1? How do people see pile 1? How do people see pile 1? We have a lot of pentacles, so you could be an earth sign. Okay. Okay. So we have the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, or you can say the 9 of Diamonds and 8 of Diamonds, 2 of Hearts, 8 of Hearts, and the 10 of Clubs, and then also the 7 of Hearts. So just looking at your cards with the 9 of Pentacles, this talks about you being single, again, like attracting a lot of feminine energy, just being in your feminine vibes, being single as well, and just attracting a lot of people that are really good for you. I feel like right now you are in the energy where you're trying to build like more positive habits. I can see you like, I don't know, maybe you are someone that's low-key sloppy. I feel like, yeah, maybe like you're very sloppy, your room's always messy, like everything's always a mess, like, you know, dirty, stanky, but not in a bad way. But anyways, I feel like now you're making new habits and you're trying to break those habits, because I can see you now like You know, before you used to just get up, but now you get up and you make your bed. Before you would get dressed and you would leave your clothes on the floor, but now you're like, okay, let me hang it up. So I feel like it's a really nice thing, and I feel like you really are on the right path, and you should keep doing what you're doing, because you're gonna keep attracting people, like positive people. But if you, oh god, this mosquito, sorry, but if you fall off this path, then you're gonna start attracting people that aren't so good for you, you know, with the 7 of Cups here. So 7 of Cups, it just talks about, like, you know, cheating and just having relationships that aren't that good for you. I feel like you're kind of in a balance, or not a balance. It reminds me of the 2 of Pentacles, you know, where you're trying to juggle like 2 different things. I feel like you're bringing people from 2023. This is a timeless reading, but I feel like, let's say, but for this context, let's just say it's a new year. I feel like you're bringing 2023 problems into 2024, and you're kind of wondering, like, should I leave this bad habit behind? Should I leave this person behind? Should I not leave them behind? You can't really tell if they are good for you or if they're bad for you. Yeah, you can't tell. But let's get into your channeled message. So it says, you are so kind to everyone you meet, and sometimes I can tell that you're afraid to open up to people, but that's only noticeable if you pay attention. You're strong and determined. You seem like you got your money, job, and career sorted. A lot of people envy you because it seems like things come easy to you. And then your your song is Video Games by Lana Del Rey. It says, swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. Let's first go into the song. So yeah, video games. I feel like people see you as someone where, you know, sometimes you do play games. You play a little bit coy, you know, sometimes you act a little bit oblivious to certain things. I feel like you know things are happening around you, but you just don't pay mind, you don't pay attention to it. You know, people could be talking about you, or you know something's gonna happen, but you try to act cool about it. I feel like you're gonna be getting a job promotion very soon. I mean, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Clubs, like, it's really good hard working cards. So I feel like you do work really hard, and people are saying that it comes easy to you, but they don't know the struggle and the effort that you put in previously, you know. It's kind of like when people retire and they have so much money, and people are like, oh, da 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 da, and it's like, yeah, you're retired, but how many years did you have to work before you could have retired, you know? Like, how much work did you have to put in so you could enjoy, I don't know, flying first class, for example, you know, that type of thing. But let's not even bring up consumerism. But yeah, so being coy, playing games, swinging in the backyard. So yeah, this could just be, again, a connotation to you and your inner child, and you're just trying to rekindle that relationship, either with your children or with your inner child. You know, you're trying not to take life so seriously because maybe you used to do that. You could be an earth sign or a water sign, so you could be Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, or you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then I get that you also have some fire sign placements, but it's more like maybe your ascendant sign or your Venus. Like, I'm getting like your Venus is probably Aries. Like, it's very intense, but sometimes it like burns out super quickly. So it's like you're forming new connections, but it's just about, like, you need to keep being consistent with the 8 of Pentacles, you know. Consistency is key. So yeah, I feel like you're on the right path. But how do people see you? Pull up in your fast car, whistling my name. So maybe people feel like the only way to attract you, the only way to approach you, is if they have, you know, a nice good car. If they have a fast car, I feel like you're giving off royalty, you're giving off like money. Literally, it says you look like you got your money, job, and career sorted. So I feel like people are thinking that they can't approach you or even talk to you unless they have money, unless they have a nice car. Whistling my name. So it really does depend. Like, I feel like you could be attracting dusties. I'm sorry, I've been watching too much Shira, but you could be attracting Dusties low-key, but also like people, like other people, you know? You're so kind to everyone you meet, da 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 da. So yeah, sometimes you're afraid to open up to people. I feel like not everyone thinks that. I feel like it's just people that know you very well or people that pay attention to you. You know, I feel like there definitely are times where people just like stare at you when you're in public. I'm seeing you on like either the subway or on a train somewhere, and I can just see people like staring at you very attentively. And like I see people making not making, like people telling you things about yourself and you're like shocked, you know, like you don't believe it. Like I see someone coming to you and saying, you know, every time you think like really hard, like your eyebrows furrow, like they go like this. Or when you're lying, you always lick your lips. Like I can see people being able to notice those like tell signs. Oh my word, I suck at idioms. Those tell, but you know what I mean, right? Okay. You're strong and determined. Yeah, people envy you. Let's get into your cards. So, like I said, you could be attracting, you know, either sides. I'm not trying to be mean, okay, guys? Do not come for me. But yeah, I'm just getting like dusties and high end. So, it depends what you want to do. Who are you going to be mingling with? You know, you got to choose. It's kind of like this episode of Big Mouth where I forgot that girl's name. I'll insert a photo. The redhead girl. And she had to make a decision. They were like the popular girls and they were the stoners. And she had to choose who was she going to be with. And then she chose the stoners, you know. And I'm not saying they're dusty. I just feel like you're at a cross point where it's like you need to choose. You know, is it going to be this or is it going to be that? Like, what will make you happy? You know, some people are happy with, you know, like when people are in relationships, some people are into, you need to take me to a nice restaurant, you need a nice car, da 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 da. And then other people are like, no, let's chill at home, you know, vibes. So I just feel like yeah, you're at a cross point and it's up to you who you want to be attracting. Yeah, with the Two of Cups, I definitely feel like there is a crush that you have, someone that you've been eyeing, and they do feel the same way. If you have a crush on someone, they do think about you, they do care about you. I think that it hasn't formulated right now, but they definitely have the thought of you in their head. I feel like they do think about you quite a lot. I'm not seeing a relationship coming right now, if I'm being honest. Like I just don't see it. Like I'm looking and I'm like, I don't see it. But I definitely feel like they do think about you, and it's not that it's never gonna happen. I just don't think right now, because like I said, you're at this crossroad. You need to decide now, like what are you gonna do? Because there's no air sign energy. I don't know, like mutable signs, but it's like you can't choose both. I feel like you have to choose one thing, and it's just like you have to make an important decision. So we have 8-8. Okay, interesting. You know, it talks about infinity, cycles and everything, breaking cycles, breaking toxic habits, and people are noticing. They're seeing you being super hardworking, you know, getting your coins, just being an amazing hard worker all around. Really great vibes. I'll pull out some more cards. Spirit, how do people see pile 1? How do people see pile 1? We have the Three of Swords. Interesting. I was kind of waiting for this card to come out, but the Three of Swords talks about a heartbreak. It talks about pain. So I definitely feel like sometimes people can see the pain in your eyes, or like I said, if people pay attention to those subtle cues that you have, they can notice sometimes, like they can see that you are afraid to open up. I feel like I know a lot of people, like when I was in primary school, there was this one girl, actually she was a twin and she was a Capricorn. She's a Capricorn, and yeah, she was super loud and extrovert, all that, but I was really close with her, and I knew kind of like that was a facade kind of, and actually she was kind of sad, and she was well, not even sad, she's just very complex, and if I didn't know her, I wouldn't have known that. I would have just thought, oh, confident, sweet, kind, you know, all those things, and you are those things. But I definitely do feel like sometimes people can sense that you're afraid to open up, or you've been hurt in the past. How do people see pile 1? Oof, so many cards. We got the 8 of Cups again. I feel like that's just reinforcing, yeah, the crossroads. Like, what are you gonna choose? Who are you gonna choose? I feel like people can see that you really are thinking about something really hard. Very hard. Maybe you have a dirty mind. But yeah, I feel like people can sense that things are changing, you know. I can just see people looking at you and realizing like you aren't the same person that you were before, and they can't get away with things that they could before. Yeah, you really could be younger. I feel like you could be like freaking young as heck, bro. I feel like you're really young, because I just keep getting like high school references. Like, let's say for example, you spent 7 years in primary school, right? And now you're going to high school, and it's like, it's new territory. Things are changing, you know. Yeah, big mouth, where it's like, I'm going through changes. I'll link the song down below. I'm not saying, yeah, anyways. Yeah, I think that's all that I'm gonna say for pile 1. Let me know if the video resonated. Let me know if you would like a personal reading. And let me think. Let me give a little, okay. If you send me an email and you say the color purple, I will give you $5 off your reading. Okay? So DM me. Or you can DM me or email me. So you need to say purple. That's the code word. So that means I know that you watched up until the end. Okay? So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into pile number 2. I feel like I'm not in the center. Alright, pile 2, you guys chose this pen. Very cute. I feel like you could be a Sagittarius, definitely. And look at this. It glows. Can you see that? Look at that. It's so cute. I got it at this, I don't know, 5 rand store. Anyways, what am I busy getting? You are a unicorn. You're one of a kind. How do people see pile 2, Spirit? How do people see pile 2? 2 of Pentacles. I literally was talking about that in pile 1. You might want to watch pile 1. You're juggling different things. 7 of Swords. You're going through a lot of different things also. 4 of Wands. King of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. I got that in pile 1 also. And the 8 of Pentacles. I mean 8 of Wands, sorry. So yeah, we're using playing cards because why not? And then King of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. Okay. I'm going to read a few cards and then I'll get into your channeled message and song. So with the 7 of Swords, I feel like this just talks about toxic people. So I'm going to say it how I see it, okay? I love you. But I do feel like you have some toxic traits. I remember my friend was busy talking about like, she was like, am I a red flag or a green flag? And I was like, girl, you're a pink flag. Like slightly red, you know? And I feel like that's what you are. Like, you're not a red flag, but you definitely do have some things where it's like, girl, you know what you're doing. Or person, whatever gender, you know what you're doing. Like, I feel like you've kind of learned the game and now you're just like flipping it. Like, you know the answers to something, so you're not gonna let it, you know, go over your head. Yeah, maybe you've been like scorned in the past and now you're like looking for revenge, or yeah, I feel like it looks like you're looking for revenge. Like when people see you out in the wild, they're like, you seem a little bit angry, a little bit angry. Like, are you gonna hurt me? Are you trying to tussle? So it could just be like how you dress, maybe you wear all black. You just seem very intimidating. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I just looked at your channeled message and I'm like, yep, on the right track. So your channeled message says, I keep trying to hold on to you, but you can't be contained, held down, or pulled off your throne because you've overcome mountains and pushed boulders up hills. You're not going to let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams and living your destiny. You're too fast, too quick, too fleeting. When I saw that, I was like, am I a poet or are my spirit guides working overtime? And your song is Sad Girl by Lana Del Rey. Being a bad bitch on the side might not appeal to fools like you. I'm a sad girl. I'm a bad girl. Let's get into your song. So yeah, sad girl. I feel like, yeah, you could have a resting bitch face. Or yeah, I feel like it's not about you looking sad. I think it's just more you look intimidated. And, you know, you just look like someone that's, yeah, very powerful, very strong. You could be more masculine. And yeah, people are a bit intimidated, they're a bit afraid of you, and it's a compliment. If someone says they're intimidated by you, it's a compliment. Okay, I feel like you do have an amazing heart. Seriously, you have the two of hearts. You remind me of like Scorpios. I feel like Scorpios are known to be like all scary, but they're a water sign, bro, at heart. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you act all mean and tough, like you don't care, but come on, you care. I know you do. Being a bad bitch on the side might not appeal to fools like you. So it's like you're a bad bitch and you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You know, with you and your loud mouth and you and your opinions and you what you got to say, some people are not into it because it doesn't appeal to fools like them. They're fools. If they don't like you, they're fools. I'm on your side. So yeah, you're a sad girl, you're a bad girl. Seriously, love it. Yeah, then you're a little bit, I just stuttered, sorry. People feel nervous around you. I feel nervous all of a sudden, like you're staring at me. I keep trying to hold on to you. So yeah, literally you can't be held down. I feel like people try to cuff you, or people try to you know, pull you down. People try to tell you that you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's like, no. I'm gonna link down this one song. It's like the 10 toes challenge. It's by this one guy. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about that. He was like, had to do everything that they told us not to do, and like broke through every obstacle, had to do everything that they told us not to do. Look, you're in control of your happiness, you're in control of what happens next. Anyways, listen to the song. And then I like this last part, you're too fast, too quick, too fleeting. I feel like a lot of people want to make memories with you. A lot of people want you to settle down, but you're not made for that, you know. I feel like you're busy chasing your destiny, and it's kind of like your destiny is not here. It's not here physically, maybe. Like, I feel like you need to be in a different area. Like, I can see you need to move away, you need to move out, you need to go to a different country, you need to see the world, you know. I can see that you left someone recently and people were like, what? Like, you did something and it turned heads, you know. But yeah, very strong, very, very, very strong. And then the Four of Wands, hey. I just feel like you're trying to build something for yourself. You're trying to build a foundation for yourself, and people can see that. Like, you just look like a warrior. You could be a black woman, a black king, okay? You could be any ethnicity, any race, but I just feel like you are someone that's very powerful, you know. It kind of reminds me of the Barbie movie, you know. The speech was actually really nice. I'll link the speech down below as well. Yeah, where it's like, it's hard to, I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm getting that energy. And then Two of Pentacles, you're busy juggling a lot of different things. If you have a family, like you're married or something, or you have kids, I just feel like you're juggling a lot of things right now. You're juggling your passions, Two of Pentacles and the Two of Hearts. And I don't think you're upset about having to juggle these two different things. You're doing what you love. You want to do this, but it's difficult. But I feel like you're into it. You do like it. It reminds me of Princess Bubblegum for some reason. Like she founded the Candy Kingdom, and at first it was just a few, but now it's like a whole kingdom, you know? And she loves it. She loves her job, but it's tiring. And I feel like that's the energy I'm busy getting from you. You love what you're doing, but it's difficult, you know? But you know that you're doing this for the optimal outcome. King of Pentacles, I feel like people see you as someone that is quite wealthy and someone that's just very independent. You don't ask for help even when you maybe need to. But yeah, you seem very independent. Like seriously, you have your eyes on the prize. You could be a Capricorn. You remind me of my one Capricorn friend. I think they were Capricorn Sun and then a Scorpio Moon. Scorpio Venus, I don't know. But yeah, you could be a Scorpio sorry, Scorpio Venus, and then maybe like a fire sign Sun. Could be. Yeah, you love what you're doing. Eight of Cups, you're working towards a goal that is amazing. I just feel like you are within reach. Okay, you're gonna reach that goal and people know it, and it scares them. They're afraid of what they don't know. Like, I read this one quote where they were like, to burn the witch is to admit that magic is real. And I was like, you got a point there. How do people see Pal 2? How do people see Pal 2? Eight of Cups. Three of Swords, I'm getting the same cards as Pal 1. Let me shuffle again. How do people see Pal 2? Thank you, Spirit. How do people see Pal 2? How do people see Pal 2? Oof. Oh my god. It's too many cards. Okay. We have the King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Okay. So, what am I busy getting? With the King of Wands, we have two masculine energies here, okay? I feel like, yeah, you speak your mind, you say what's on your mind. You aren't afraid to, like, hurt people. Yeah. Bro, I feel like you're just very scary. I don't know what to say. Like, for some reason, I'm like, I'm a bit scared. Are you gonna hit me? I'm a bit scared. It's not a bad thing, though. I just feel like you aren't afraid to hurt people, like not physically, but I mean emotionally. You know, I feel like you've just gotten to a point where you're sick of all the bullshit. You're saying like, listen, I got things to do, I got places to go, don't waste my time. And even if this isn't what you're like, I feel like that's just what it comes off as. You come off like that. And then Five of Pentacles, I feel like you're also having to support your family maybe, or I feel like you have people that are in your past and you can't leave them behind. You know, even though you guys are going on different directions, they are your family and you're not going to let them go. It's kind of like those things where people say like, you could be a rapper maybe, a SoundCloud rapper, you could be a singer. I just feel like you're following your destiny, and right now you don't have the followers, right now you don't have the influence that you want, you know. And it's like the people that are with you now, the people that are rooting for you now, you are gonna make sure you don't forget them when you get to that place that you want to be. And I feel like that's happening right now. Like you're getting the influence, you're getting the following, and you're just remembering the people that were there for you before. And people really admire you for that, you know. You definitely remind me of like Dom from Fast and Furious, where it's like, it's about family. You know, he's super big, very bold, but he cares. You know, he's always talking about family. Take a shot every time he says family. And then Two of Wands. You love talking to people. You love connecting with people. you're like seeing other people's point of view. We literally have 222, so definitely go and Google that, check the meaning of 222. What are we missing? We have cups, wands. Oh, we're missing the 2 of spades. So yeah, that means more like thinking logically and stuff. So sometimes you think more with like your dick. I'm joking. Am I? Do you? But yeah, I feel like you are gonna be in connection with people that are really good for you. I feel like if you are wondering maybe about like a soulmate coming back, I can see an ex coming back, bro. I can see someone from the past watching you and they're like, damn, like I missed out. Can I come through? I can definitely see this month being return of the exes, okay? I'm thinking, is that long enough? I think that's long enough. How do people see pile 2? Nah, that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, that's what I got for pile 2. Let me know if you'd like a personal reading, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, pile number 3, you guys chose this green bracelet. Super cute. Why do I feel like I should take this off and put this on? Okay, super cute. So it's like the evil eye bracelet. So, you know, you are busy repelling and rebuking the evil spirits. We love it. I feel like you're trying to be as positive as you can. You're trying to, yeah, make memories. I'm trying to think now. You might want to watch pile 5. Because I'm getting that. I just feel like you remind me of Luna Lovegood for some reason. Like, she's really just like peculiar. I feel like sometimes people think you're very peculiar. You're like one of those not drama teachers, art teachers, you know, where they have like their frizzy hair and they wear like funky outfits and they're just like eccentric, you know. You could have a bald head also. Maybe you just shaved your head. It's giving Britney Spears. You could be a millennial. I'm getting millennial vibes. Like, I can see you geeking out about Harry Potter and like certain TV shows. Maybe Star Trek. If you like Star Trek, let me know. But okay. How do people see pile 3? How do people see pile 3, Spirit? How do people see pile 3? 9 of Swords. How do people see pile 3? How do people see pile 3? I need to get new cards, not the same cards. I'm going to shuffle again. How do people see pile 3? 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 You could be a singer. I feel like singing my heart out right now for some reason. I feel like singing. I'm gonna link a song below. Oh my word, I just realized you guys already have songs and I'm linking down more songs. Anyways, it's a song by Kaylin Raps. I think it was like, I'm gonna smoke until the pain goes away, the pain goes away. I don't know what he said, but I'm hearing like dancing the pain away, dancing with singing the pain away. So I feel like you've been through a lot of stuff and you've found like a positive outlet for you. And that's really good. I feel like you're making new positive habits, you know, better coping mechanisms. Maybe you just stopped smoking, you just stopped drinking. Like, round of applause. I'm proud of you. Let's see your cards. I feel like I'm playing Uno. We have the 5 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. Okay. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. I'm like having to translate these cards into tarot, so it's a little bit... Anyways, with the 5 of Swords, this does talk about a breakup, leaving someone behind. So you might have had to do that, might have had to done that. I feel like, yeah, you had to leave someone behind, and I feel like sometimes people feel like you're maybe a little bit heartless in a way, because I'm seeing that like you left this person and this was your everything, you know? Like I'm hearing that you were obsessed with this person, you like them so much, you love them so much. We literally have two nitrous, so very immature energy. This person definitely could be younger than you, or yeah, you are younger, but yeah, I feel like every time it's like this tit for tat energy, you know? You could definitely be someone where you want people to like you just so that they can like you, not because you want them to like you, you know? It's like you don't have a crush on them, you just want them to want you. And then when they want you, you don't want them. I'm getting that energy, that tit for tat, tit tat, tit tat. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Five of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you did break up with someone or you left someone behind that was very important to you. And yeah, I feel like this person is still scornful. I'm definitely getting elements of pile 2 from this also. But I do feel like you are someone that's very sweet. Seriously, like really, really, really sweet. And I think it's just like even your channeled message, it's coming out, but it's kind of like, you know that certain things had to happen. You know, I feel like you went through a lot of things and people are like, how could you, like, God, how could you, like, how did you get through that? And it's kind of like you trust in the universe, or you trust yourself. You trust that whatever happens, it happens for a reason. You could be really into nature, you could be a vegetarian, pescatarian, or you're trying out a new diet, you're working out more. You seem very toned. People think you have a very nice body. You could be like on the chubbier side, but I'm hearing people love your body. Like every time they see it, they're like, ah, god damn. And I feel like you're attracting a lot of Leos and Pisces, Leo, Libra, and Pisces people. Like I got that specifically. So your channeled message says, it might seem obvious to most people that you're confident and funny. You're silly as heck, like the weirdest sense of humor, but there's a lot of depth to you. You embody the quote, there's a method to the madness. You are the type of person people write poems and movies about. Your eyes tell stories. We love it. Your song is The Other Woman by Lana Del Rey. The other woman will always cry herself to sleep, will never have his love to keep. Now this is a very sad song, okay? I just felt a wave of sadness, pile 3. I feel like how people see you, but this is also just for you in general, there are a lot of people that you can compare yourself to, and I feel like maybe sometimes you feel like you don't fit the beauty standard, you know, that type of thing, or sometimes you feel very insecure and you're talking about the other woman, you know, and it's kind of like the grass isn't green on the other side, because this other woman, like, she's not happy either. Like nobody in the relationship is happy. The guy that this person is with their primary partner, they're not happy. The other woman, not happy. Both of them don't have that person's full attention, you know. And I feel like yeah, you're kind of navigating through that right now. So maybe you're going through like a love triangle or something. Yeah, I'm seeing a love triangle definitely. And I feel like you're just getting a lot of attention and you're not used to it, you know. Maybe before you always used to go like under the radar, nobody really noticed you for a while. Like maybe you grew up like the unattractive friend all throughout high school and like for a super long time, and then all of a sudden you were like, you know what, no, not anymore. And now everybody's like coming onto you, and now it's like you don't know how to react. And I feel like people can tell that because you have this very humble energy. Like it reminds me of Pretty Woman, kind of, with Angelina Jolie, where she was like in this fancy restaurant and she didn't know what to do. They had all these forks and stuff and she was like, what do I do? You know, so it's like you're in a foreign place and you just seem very out of place, like you don't fit in. And I feel like that is the vibe I get, and it's like in a cool eccentric way, you know, like you don't fit in, you know, you broke away from the mold. Maybe you're really into conspiracy theories. I'm getting that. Like, I can see you talking about believing in aliens. I don't know, maybe even like wearing tinfoil hats and stuff. Or people think that you would do that. A very weird sense of humor. And yeah, people want to write books about you and stories, and your eyes tell stories. So you could be a model as well, maybe. Yeah, I feel like you could be a model. I feel like you are very attractive, seriously. And you should definitely see it. So yeah, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I got this in pile 1, I'm pretty sure, or pile 2. But yeah, you're busy juggling your different interests. I feel like, ooh, I dropped the card. But yeah, with the Three of Wands, you're waiting to hear back from someone. I feel like people can tell that you're just waiting for something like extraordinary to happen. Yeah, I feel like you have high expectations for a lot of things, and people love seeing the world through your eyes. Like, yeah, even if it's Pretty Woman, or let's just say, for example, okay, in Star Trek, there's this guy called Q, and he's all-knowing. He's a god, basically, you know, and there was this human that he loved traveling with because to him it's just a galaxy, or it's just a planet, but to her it's everything. And I feel like people like seeing that. People like having you around because you look at things like from a completely different perspective, you know, like you look at things like it's the most beautiful thing ever. I feel like when you look at people, they feel so special. Like, I'm just seeing that you give people butterflies, you make people's heart go patter patter. People just fall in love with you so easily, so effortlessly, and you make them feel truly special, you know. Sometimes people feel like they aren't even good enough for you, and yeah, I feel like you're paying attention to something or someone. You seem very distracted, and people can tell. So people are always wondering, what are you thinking about? Who are you thinking about? Is it this love triangle? So the Knight of Swords, they can be someone that's very lazy, very cynical sometimes. So you could be someone that's very sarcastic at times, flat humor. But then also I get this, like, you're a jester, like, you know, those clowns. Yeah, I feel like you like having a good time. You like having fun. You try not to take life too seriously. You're here for a good time, not a long time. You also could be someone that really likes takeout. Maybe you love McDonald's or Steers or something. You could be from South Africa, maybe. Maybe Asia, India. Your name could start with a Q. Oh yeah, Q. Or J, or an S, or a T. Why is my throat all of a sudden like doing this? So maybe your throat chakra could be a bit blocked right now, and you should open up to people. People want you to open up more. I feel like you have such an amazing, extraordinary mind that people want to know, like, what are you thinking? Like, while you're busy looking at them and they're falling in love with you, they're like, what do you see in me? Like what do you see in me? I feel like people want to know how you see them, and you're busy watching this video on how do people see you. It should be flipped around, you know. People are like cross watchers, you know. Definitely I can see people being obsessed with you. I can see people like putting spells on you, bro. Eight of Pentacles, this talks about consistency. You're putting in the work, putting in the hours. There's a method to the madness, definitely. It might seem like you're not doing anything, but you're definitely doing a lot of things behind the scenes. I feel like you have a lot of amazing ideas, and you just need to approach the right person. Don't confide in everyone you know, or anyone that you know. It needs to be the right person. And then a Four of Cups, you just feel bored, kind of. And I feel like you try to make your own fun, because life is so boring. Like, why fit in when you can stand out? It's giving Mickey Mouse. But yeah, that is what I got for pile 3. I hope the video resonated. So I'm doing this with every second pile. If you watched this reading till the end, if you comment or if you DM me the code name purple, I will give you $5 off your reading, okay? So yeah, just DM me or send me an email and say purple, and I'll give you $5 off your next reading. Alrighty, let's get into the next one. Pile number 4, you guys chose these purple scissors, okay? Scissoring. Are you queer? Are you queer? Anyways, let's get into it. Pile number 4, how do people see you? How do people see pile 4? How do people see pile 4? 7, I feel like yeah, I was getting that. I literally was getting that now. Like, while I was busy shuffling your cards, I could hear you just being like, skip, get to the part where I'm busy doing it. So I'm sorry. I'll get to it now. How do people see pile 4? How do people see pile 4? Wow. Makes sense, makes sense. We have the Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, then we have the 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. I literally got the 4 of Cups in the last reading. And then we have the King and Queen of Swords. It's giving Joker and Harley Quinn, seriously. But you're both of them combined. Where should we start? Let's start with the 3 of Pentacles, okay? So, I feel like there's this energy where... I'm gonna say it how I see it, okay? I feel like sometimes you hang out with people and you just think like, these people are so dumb. Like, I'm so much smarter than them. Or you just feel sometimes like you're surrounded by idiots. Like, I'm literally getting like you think that sometimes. Babes, do it. Do what you gotta do, babes. So, yeah, sometimes you just feel like you're talking and nobody hears you. And I feel like you're over it. You know, I feel like for a while you used to grow up trying to speak and like be super loud, and then as you grew up you just started talking less and less and less, and now you're like, you know what, they don't listen to me anyway, so what's the point? Or it's like, why should I put in the effort if they're not even gonna like take me seriously? So there might be times where you don't even like dressing up, you know. I can see you like going to family functions or stuff like that and you don't dress up. You go to the shop in your pajamas. I love it, babes. I'm not saying anything bad, okay? No judgment. I'm just reading what I'm seeing, okay? So yeah, I feel like sometimes people get the energy that you kind of just gave up, like you don't really care about anything or anyone. You're just kind of like going through life, going through the motions. You really don't care about a lot of things. Yeah, people like wonder like what keeps you going. It reminds me of this BoJack Horseman quote where he was like, life's a bitch and then you die. Yeah, life's a bitch and then you die. So you could definitely be an atheist, very cynical, and people get that vibe from you. But at the same time, you remind me of Katani Kate in Bridgerton season 2. Can I just say, Simone Ashley, moment of silence for Simone Ashley. She's just so freaking fine. Oh my god. Anyway, so you could definitely be very attractive. You're kind of like those dom femmes, or whatever gender you are, but like you're a dom. You're a dom. You're a dom. And then we have the 7 of Swords. Okay, before I get into it, let's get into a channeled message, okay? So, give me a sec. Channeled message says, you are as sharp-witted as they come. Intelligent and very stubborn, you don't listen to rules and prefer being alone. It seems that nothing or no one amuses you anymore. Very mysterious and calculated, you don't try to be liked, you're just over all the BS. And your song is High by the Beach by Lana Del Rey. It says, all I want to do is get high by the beach, get by the beach. Looking at me, I know you don't understand. Let's start with your song, okay? So you could be a stoner, you know, 100% you could be a stoner, or you love drinking. I saw this one quote where they were like, are you drunk? Or like, I'm not drunk, I'm a poet. I'll insert it here. I don't remember how it went, but I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, you could be a stoner, like I said. All I want to do is get high by the beach. Also, I feel like I don't know, I just got a weird energy all of a sudden. I don't know, I feel like someone's trying to contact you, someone's trying to talk to you right now, and you've been ignoring them, you've been putting it off. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people sense that you're putting certain things off because you just have lost all interest in life, you know. If you are feeling really, get help, that type of thing. But I am saying that you're kind of like in a dark place right now, and people can kind of sense it, they can tell that you're not happy. You're not. And I feel like a lot of people that I know are not happy, and I literally always tell them it's a Gen Z thing. And not even, it's a generational thing. But like, especially if you are Gen Z, like our entire generation, we're depressed. All of us. We're all depressed. Nobody's happy, And yeah, get help if you are feeling that way. It does get better. But yeah, I feel like you are feeling really low. There's this movie called A Man Called Otto. I forgot who's Tom Hanks stars in it. You can watch it. It's very sad, but it has a happy ending. But it's sad also. Anyways, yeah, looking at me, I know you don't understand. So people will try to, be like, oh, but you know what? I feel like people are always telling you BS. Like, you'll be sad about something and people will say, it gets better, love. Time will heal all wounds. And you're just like, no, fuck that shit. Like, that's not true. Stop trying to comfort me. I don't need comfort. I need anger. Or like, I need to believe in something. Like, don't start that BS. So I feel like that's the vibe I'm busy getting. Like, people don't know what to say to you. I feel like you say things and they're like, well, shit, man. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, you ask all the right questions, 100%. You're so sharp-witted. I feel like you ask questions that make people uncomfortable. Like, I want to say some things, but I don't want to make people uncomfortable. But you would say it, Like, you would say, like, why do people do this? Why do we give into this, Or like, you are liberal and you talk about capitalism, you'll say like, this shit's fucked up. Like, why are you getting mad at this person when you should be mad at the system, I feel like you say all this stuff and then people are like, well, damn, I don't know. And that's where you say, like, I'm surrounded by idiots or whatever, because they can't give you the answer that you want. Like, you're looking for an answer and nobody can give it to you. But yeah, 3 of Pentacles, yeah, surrounded by idiots. 7 of Swords, yeah, you could also be really into casual sex, or people feel like you have a lot of sex. People get that vibe. You just seem like really not emotional about a lot of things. Very calculated, very analytical. Let's get into these two though. The King and Queen of Swords. Very interesting that you have both of them. So these are known to be people that definitely, they've gone through heartache, they know pain, they know what it's like to be hurt, and I feel like they're just looking forward towards something. Like, it reminds me of House, where this girl was like, you keep looking for answers, hoping like it's gonna lead you to something, because if you don't look for answers, it means you run out of hope, And I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're looking for hope, man. I don't know what else to say. I feel like when people see you, they just can see that you're going through things. And it's not that they're judging you. I think it's just more like they can tell that you're over the BS. You're just done. Like, nothing can convince you. You're done. Like, as far as you're concerned, this shit's fucked up. You're like, you know what? I don't know. You don't care about school. You don't care about this. Like, you're just doing, like, you're just going through the motions, Very rebellious. 4 of Cups, you're not interested in anything or anyone. You're over it. Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you do have one thing that you do like though. I am seeing that you have one thing or one person that you are really excited about. I can see like Yeah, maybe you did find something. You're like, okay, there is one person that I like, or there is one thing I've always wanted to try. Please hold on to that, okay? Yeah, I can see people can notice when you're happy, definitely. I know one person, they're a Gemini, and they're someone that's not very affectionate. They don't say I love you a lot, so the times that they do say it, it just means so much. And people get that energy from you, you know? It's a very valuable thing. Yeah. Seven of Hearts and Seven of Swords. You got a lot of duality, you know? But yeah, I'm getting like casual sex. Like people think that you have casual sex. And then Five of Wands, this talks about arguments. So you having arguments with people, not agreeing with people, not seeing eye to eye with people. How do people see powerful? How do people see powerful? Two of Cups. Okay, I'm just hearing that this venture that you're thinking about doing, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out because Two of Cups talks about reciprocation of feelings. So I'm just hearing that even if it's like a career thing, because I don't think it's a person, like I'm hearing it's a thing, like a thing you've always wanted to try. You should try it. Okay, please be safe. Like I said, if you're feeling really down, you can DM me, talk to me, message someone. They are helplines. Okay, I hope that it's not too bad because I was getting like a really dark energy, but yeah, it gets better. Push comes to shove, people perceive you as a badass, that doesn't give a shit about anything. Okay, that is what I got for pile 4. I hope it resonated. Let's get into the next one. What is a pile 5? You guys chose these black scissors. So I already did the scissors joke with pile 4, so I'm not going to do it again. Anyways, there is a mosquito in my room. Please don't mind it, okay? I'm so sorry. It's summer. Let's get into it. So Spirit, how do people see pile 5? How do people see pile 5? You could have a darker skin tone. I'm hearing you could be into K-pop, or you love watching BLs. Yeah, BLs, jails. I feel like you like a lot of like internet based TV shows. You could be obsessed with YouTube. You love YouTube. Maybe you like detest being on your phone too much. You don't like TikTok. You don't like being on your phone too much. You love reading. Spirit, how do people see pile 5? Three of Cups. You could be a player. Huh? Six of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Wands. Oh my god, so many cards. Am I reading all these cards? You guys really are a hassle here, and you're my last pile. Okay, we have the Three of Hearts, Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Hearts, Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. We do have some correlations here, hey? So we have the 10 and the 10 and the 9 and the 9. And then we have the Ace and the Ace. So a lot of duality. I feel like there's definitely a lot of different sides to you, which is super cool. You could definitely be a Gemini, but for the most part, let me see. We have a lot of water sign energy, so you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm leaning more towards like Cancer, Pisces though. Cancer, Pisces. Where should we start? Let's start with the Three of Hearts. So yeah, maybe sometimes people view you as a player, but I think it's more so like you enjoy parties, because a lot of people, every time they see the Three of Hearts or Three of Cups, they always think, you know, a third party. But it's also about joyous occasions. It's also about parties. It's about family, friends, hanging out, having a great time. It's about laughing so hard that milk comes out of your nose, you know? And I feel like that's the type of person that you are, you know? You light up a room. I remember this one celebrity described someone as, she's like a shot of espresso. And I feel like that's literally what you are. I feel like a lot of people only have good things to say about you. You are literally so kind. Like all these cards are so good. I mean, we have love, we have determination, we have wishes, we have someone that's a caregiver, we have again love. And then the only card that I am seeing over here is the Ten of Swords, where it's like but it's still an amazing card. It just talks about a completion. So you could maybe watch the movie The Life of Timothy Green. I remember, I'm not going to spoil too much, but he was kind of like sent down just to teach them a lesson, and when the lesson is taught he has to leave. It's kind of like Nanny McPhee. So I feel like you know when you need to leave a connection or relationship or something, and I think that's something people are really admire about you. You know, like it might take you a while, but when you do leave, it's for good, you know. Let's get into your channeled message. So it says you are very spiritual with very good intuition. You're a hopeless romantic. You might be naive at times, but you just want to enjoy life. You try to smile as much as you can. You are attractive and you make long-lasting memories. You live life to the fullest. And your song is Diet Mountain by Lana Del Rey. You're no good for me, but baby, I want you. Never was there a girl so pretty. So obviously you are the person that is super pretty. You can be any gender, but you are very attractive. So yeah, you're no good for me. I feel like sometimes you're someone that's very extreme, definitely a hopeless romantic, and I feel like part of you wants to have that twin flame. You know, I feel like there are people that you could be with, but you want a twin flame. Like my heart feels like it's on fire right now, and I feel like that's what you like. You want to feel alive, you know. You want a love that is like all consuming, something that like it's like burning and aching. Like you want that love that's like, ugh, I'm scared. I'm sorry, I'm too faint-hearted for that. I need something calm. But I feel like that's kind of like what you want, you know, because literally it's like the Nine of Cups, this calm energy, this water sign energy, and then all of a sudden it's like, rah, fire, fire, fire. And then we have water, calm, and then it's like, oh, it's a storm, look at all this air, you know, and then it's like, okay, stability, stability, fire, fire. So I feel like you crave that and you want that and you embody it, and I love it. You are that, you crave that, and you embody that. Write that down. Mary Jem 2024. But yeah, you are life of the party. Yeah, sometimes you like the danger. I feel like you like it. You like the red flags. You sometimes like making bad decisions, and it's for the plot. Say it with me, it's for the plot, because you're the main character. And I feel like that's how people view you, as the main character, someone that does things literally for the plot, because they're like, just why did you do that? And you're like, for the plot. And like it comes with as being naive, where it's like, girl or person, like, why'd you do that? Like, and you're like, I didn't know. Like a little bit ditzy. Maybe sometimes people view you as ditzy. But yeah, I keep saying life of the party, but yeah, a Nine of Cups, this just talks about like a wish fulfillment and you doing everything that you want to do. I feel like, yeah, you're living life to the fullest, you're making memories, people love being around you because you always have the best energy, the best stories. You could definitely make a YouTube channel and just freaking tell, like do story times. I feel like you're very funny, very kind, you're very smart at times. At times, not all the time, at times. Queen of Hearts, so this is someone that's a caregiver, they're a mother, they are just so loving, they don't give up on people, they are always pushing people, they're always inspiring people, and they never judge anyone or make people feel left behind. I feel like a lot of people, when they meet you, they would expect you to be very rude, but actually you're the opposite. You're super kind, super sweet, full of love, but you know when you need to leave. It's giving Nanny McPhee. I'm sorry, my dog's growling over there. And my battery's gonna die. So yeah, Ace of Wands talks about communication and you building foundations. I just feel like you are living life in the moment and you're trying to build a solid foundation for yourself, because when you die, you don't want to have any, not regrets. Oh yeah, regrets. You don't want to have any regrets. I recommend you to read the poem, If I Could Tell You. It's literally my freaking wallpaper, my lock screen. I will put it over here. I love it so much. Like it says, time will say nothing but I told you so. And I feel like it's so true. I feel like a lot of people should live life how you live life, on the edge, for the plot, make memories, make mistakes. We are young. I'll link that song down below. We are young. I'm sorry for rushing your reading. My camera's gonna die. But okay, if you DM me or you email me and you say the color purple, I will give you $5 off your reading, okay? Just DM me or send me an email and say purple and then ask your question. You'll get $5 off. Okay, I love you. Comment down other video suggestions. Happy New Year. I missed you and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!